Good morning, winners. This is Sasha Fearless, here to let you know that you are beautiful and good enough to accomplish anything that you want in life. In this video, I'm going to show you how I turn this wig, this black wig, from this to this. So let's kick off this tutorial with me showing you what I'm going to use to bleach the hair. For the bleach, I'm using the Clairol BW2 and I'm pairing that with the Clairol 30 volume cream developer. In addition to that, I'm using a mixing bowl, a mixing brush, and some foil paper.
Maybe not.
I'm not measuring the cream developer. What I'm doing is I'm throwing in a little by little and mixing the mixture until I get the consistency that I'm looking for. As you're doing this at home, what you should be looking for is for the mixture to not be too thick and also not too creamy. It should have like a milkshake like consistency. So not too thick to the point where if you put it on, it's gonna have little white flakes, and not so runny that it's literally running all over the place. It just has to be in between. The first section that I'm gonna make is right here in the front. This is the piece that's gonna frame my face. And the reason why I'm doing this piece first is because I want it to be the lightest piece. So here I am brushing the product into the hair. I'm running the brush horizontally down the foil paper. And I'm making sure that I get the ends and the mid shaft of the hair. Now, as I get closer to the roots, I flip the brush and I do it vertically because I want to give the hair that feathered look. So after I do that first piece, I just turn the hair around because I want to start coloring the back now. So I'm starting at the very bottom. As I'm working in the back, I'm splitting the head in half, and I have a left side and a right side. The reason why I have this is because I'm trying my best to have the product coat evenly all over the hair shaft. I'm doing the same thing that I did with the first piece. I run the brush horizontally at the mid shaft to the ends, and then as I get closer to the root, I flip it so it could be vertical, and I kind of just lightly paint it in, kind of like balayage.
All day, all day, all day. day, every day, all day, every day, all day.
As I'm working on the back, I'm sectioning the front of the hair out of the way because I'm going to do that separately.
Are you listening?
This is the very last piece on top before I move on to the front. So instead of making this into two sections, I made it into one section, and I pretty much did the same thing that I've been doing the whole time. Now as I'm ready to move on to the front of the head, I'm just adding more lightener to that same piece that I lightened in the beginning because I want it to be lighter than the rest of the hair. So now this is the front right side of the head. I'm pretty much doing the same thing I was doing before, making sure to coat all the hair with the product and doing the balayage technique. There is one thing that I would change about coloring the front. It would be to bring the product closer to the root and just to make it more blonder, because this is the face frame. This is what people see. They're seeing your face. So I would want it to be lighter around the face. What do you guys think? So you see right here how I brought the product up more closer to the root? I wish I did that on the bottom also. That's what I meant when I said what I said before. I went ahead and did the left side of the head. So now this is that same front piece in the front that I'm adding more product to. Right here, you just see me checking the first piece. I want to make sure that it's not over processed. I'm using the back of a coloring brush to check it and see how far along the process is. And I'm going through the hair also, the other pieces, to see how far the color has come for those pieces too. Once you get the lightness that you like, you can wash out the hair and condition it and then let it air dry overnight or until it completely dries. This is what the hair is looking like once it's completely dried. I decided to go in and add some highlights to the front because I wanted it to have a better look. Remember before when I said I wish I bought the product up closer to the roots? Yeah, I wish I did that, but since I didn't do that, I'm just gonna use these highlights to correct my mistake. Okay, so well, maybe it's not so much highlights and it's more so balayage, the paint on technique. To be honest, you guys, this is like the first time I'm ombreing a wig, so bear with me in this process. One thing that I like about doing this video is, as I'm learning, you're learning with me. So if I make a mistake and you watch this video, you're gonna avoid the mistake when you do the process yourself. So that's why I decided to post this. So this is what the hair looks like after I added the balayage and I went in. I love the way the back looks, but I feel like the sides could have looked better. But you know what? This is what learning and growing is about. Trial and error. When you make errors, next time you do it, try to avoid the error as best you can. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. Next up, what I want to do is use the Revlon 60 Dark Ash Blonde to tone down some of the golden color in the hair. I'm focusing the Revlon Dark Ash Blonde on the hair that's already blonde.
All day.
after I apply the dark ash blonde to the hair, what I'm gonna do is let it sit for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse the hair out and do a light shampoo and conditioner.